So, lots to talk about, but first of all then, Accrington on the horizon. What kind of challenge do they bring?
Yeah, they're going to be a tough team. Obviously, they're in the same league as us, so we've obviously watched bits of them and we know what they're about, and we just got to take it as every game. It's not like, oh, it's a cup game. We've got to take it as a normal game and play our way, and hopefully we get the 3 point. Well, get through.
Yeah, get through. Yeah, and because of that, and look, you're both in good form as well. So, in many ways, in terms of like the psychological element of returning to the league, having got the win, is big.
Yeah, massive. Obviously, that win against Grimsby was massive for our confidence after coming off the back of the loss on the Tuesday night. But obviously, we've just got to go into this game like we do every other game and work hard and do our thing.
How much do you guys want to run to go along with any success you might achieve in the league this year?
Oh, of course we want a run. Everyone wants a run. We want to win. We want to win it. So we've got to work hard, do our game, and then hopefully we get there.
Because it's mentality breeding, isn't it? People go, yeah, it's the cup, but ultimately winning is a great habit to have.
Yeah, winning's the main part of the game, really. So we've just got to keep doing everything we do, like I say.
Accrington have in Andrews, a tall lad. Fans on our phone were immediately sort of making the link between Matt Smith and Josh Andrews. How much is perhaps it within your mind as a defender or in defence to learn from that experience?
Oh yeah, it's massive learning experience playing against big players like that. But we've just, as I say, got to just stick to everything because we've got good players all across the back, and I know all the players across the back can deal with it.
I know we've been speaking to you periodically throughout the season, and at the start of the campaign when the wins weren't coming, there was still kind of a bounce about the place. So what's it like now that those positive results, by and large, are now coming?
Yeah, the atmosphere has always been good around the camp because we were playing well but we just weren't getting the results, but now we're putting on the performances and we're getting the results, so it's a win-win.
Yeah, it seems, well, kind of mad really that you're only 6 points off the playoffs. I appreciate that's not the sole reason we're here because we're talking about the cup, etc., but you're 6 points off the playoffs.
Yeah, obviously that's the aim, to get in there, so we just got to keep pushing, keep getting the results, and then hopefully we can be in and around it.
What are your memories as a lad then of FA Cup?
Pardon, what was that?
What are your memories growing up then of taking in the FA Cup, whether you went to watch it, you watched it on the box, whether it's about the final?
Well, when I was younger I went, because I was a Stoke lad, I went to Stoke in the semi-final and final, so I've been to Wembley to see that, but I've never played a game in the FA Cup, so I'm looking forward to it, really looking forward to it, up for it.
So what was that like then? You're a young lad, you're obviously quite a good footballer, whoever you're playing for, but you are seeing the team of your choice playing on a massive stage.
Well, it's something I always dreamed to be a part of, so hopefully I can be one day.
What are your kind of expectations then of playing in the FA Cup and possibly feeling that sense of history?
Personally, I'll just take it as a normal game and play my game. That's how I take every game. I don't look too much into the occasion and just hopefully just perform. Because
of the experience that you had then following Stoke to Wembley, was kind of the FA Cup big in your household across the course of that season, then growing up with friends and family?
Yeah, friends and family it was, because obviously being a Stoke lad in the area, it's local, but yeah, it was massive.
It gets everybody going, doesn't it? Because, well, Stoke are one of those teams, like so many, that have a decent cup run every now and again, don't they? It's not something like other clubs where they might think, well, getting to the final this year and that year. It just has a great kind of emotion around it.
Yeah, it's the cup. It has massive emotion around it, but everyone involved wants to win, so every game's a must win.
What about you? How are you assessing your own contribution and form at the start of this campaign?
I feel like I'm playing consistently, okay, but I want to start adding more to my game. Obviously I got the goal, I've got one assist, the little 5-yard pass to Closey for his worldie, but I want to start adding more assists to my game and maybe a couple more goals.
Well, shut your eyes 25 yards out and you might find yourself getting
hit an
more. After you scored that goal, and I appreciate it's kind of handy timing, but I was speaking to Grant McCann about you after the match, after the Mansfield game, and he has. We were slightly taken aback by the answer and the fact that he has great faith in your development as a footballer. That's not a surprise necessarily because he wouldn't have signed you, but just what he believes in your potential going forward. How kind of encouraging is that?
It's a massive confidence booster when I've got the backing of the gaffer, and he can just say go out and perform. It's massive. It's a weight off my shoulders because and he believes in me. So and then I can just go out and perform.
And it must be, when you have that backing, knowing that you have a great opportunity then to play regularly, which will do your career clearly at the parent club and all of that, whatever happens in the future, the power of good.
Yeah. Obviously, it is. It's big having the backing from the gaffer, so it helps a lot with the confidence with trying new things, expressing myself on the pitch.
What's next for this team? You've played a lot of the season. There's been players dropping in and out. Some are coming back. Some are obviously 3 or 4 weeks away. I mean, the idea of competition for places only at the moment looks as though it's going to strengthen what you're able to do.
Yeah, players coming back. The whole squad's a good squad. So players coming back, there'll be competition in every position. So it's only going to make us better when players come back.
Just as a final thought, to go back to that period of time at the start of the season when you were playing well, but the results weren't coming. How important throughout that period was it that the fans kind of saw that, and they saw a team putting good things together for the most part, rather than it being a nightmare and the fans hacked off everything?
Yeah, the fans have been amazing throughout the whole of the season so far. Even when we weren't getting the results, but they could see we were playing well, and they were backing us. And then obviously getting the results now. They're happy seeing the results, and so are we.